Hey. Okay, Cancer, this is a reading for you. And if you like the content I create, please do consider following. I would truly appreciate that. Now, this is going to be for the month of June. June 2026. So, yeah. I have pre-shuffled and prayed, so we're pretty much going to get into your reading, Cancer, and just see what we get for you today. Okay, our first card here is the month's theme card. You know, that overarching energy or the focus of the month for the month of June. Okay, ending, something ending. The Death card. So something ending, and this is not necessarily bad, so don't look at it that way. It's like it's closures. It's like finishing something. Something you started, you have now completed. It's a completion. So when you have completions, you have beginnings. You have new starts, you know. So for the month of June, there's going to be new beginnings, and then there's going to be completions. It feels like it's something, you know, things that end, and then you have beginnings. So it looks to me like and feels like a month of completions and beginning something new, starting fresh. It's got a good feeling to it. And then our number 2 card is hidden opportunities. Oh my goodness, see there, 6 of Wands. You have got so many opportunities that you're not seeing. You know, hidden opportunities that you just aren't seeing. You just aren't seeing them, and you need to see them. They're right there for you. That's got such a good feeling to it, because that's the 6 of Wands. You know, that is like, oh, you have achieved something, you've got something done, and now it's like the next phase. It's like you're waiting on something to happen. Now, with that being in your hidden opportunities, it's like you just don't know what all awaits you. You don't know what all you have achieved. But it seems to me that you have achieved a lot to be where you are, because that is achievement. That 6 of Wands is, you know, getting something done, finishing something, achieving something, but you're getting recognized for it. So that's recognition that you may not see, and you need to see it because it's there for you to actually see it. And yeah, it's got a good feeling to it as well. And wait just a moment. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, in your hidden opportunities, you have opportunities. That 6 of Wands tells it all. You know, that's a card of victory, a card of achievements and being seen. Being seen for whatever has, you know, is coming to completion. You know, I want to speak a little more on the Death card. You know, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries, or you could have that in your birth chart as well. But that is, you know, it feels like a profound change. You know, endings, but not in a bad way. It's got a good feeling to it. Because it feels like it's almost like things in your life are transitioning. And in doing so, that opens you up to new situations. It's good. It's got a good feeling to it. Because that's like transformation, transforming something. And I like it. I like it because it has a feeling of, you know, along with these things that you've achieved and accomplished and finished, there's been inner change, which equals out to inner growth. So yeah, that's got a good feeling to it. You Now, when I look on this Six of Wands, with Wands, you could be dealing with Sagittarius, or you could have Sagittarius in your birth chart as well. But, it feels like that there's some opportunities that's going to be arriving for you, and you need to be open to them. And they could happen within, it feels like, within the next 10 weeks. Something special, something, it's almost like just coming out of the blue. Out of the blue. That's what it feels like, is out of the blue. You could also be dealing with a Leo or an Aries, or you could have that in your birth chart. But there's something, I also am getting the date of around August the 1st through possibly the 12th or 13th. Could be something that could be opening up for you as well. So that's just, I feel that, so I'm going to put it out there. Okay, our third card is the challenges to overcome. So challenges to overcome. Oh, and with that second card as well, that is the card for potential growth, positive change, and, seeing things that may not be apparent to you, and it feels like you don't see just what is there for you, and it's a lot. It feels like a lot. Okay, now our third card, challenges to overcome, obstacles or difficulties you may face during this month. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds like, for me, what I'm feeling is some of you are going to face yourself. Overcoming, feeling like it's almost like someone just feels like they just don't do good enough. It doesn't matter. They just don't. And you need to get out of that mindset. That will hold you back. Okay, challenges to overcome, 3 of Cups. Okay. Whew. Okay, challenges to overcome, 3 of Cups, obstacles or difficulties. Now, that could be, not taking things seriously. 3 of Cups is having fun, enjoying life, This may be a time of getting serious, getting to work, getting things done. It's fine to, have fun and enjoy life. Also, this can be, for some of you, it could be telling you not to get involved in a third-party situation because, that could just destroy things, mess things up. That's for someone. That's not for all of you. But I feel like it's just, having too much playtime. Not enough focusing on what you're trying to achieve, because with this card coming out and you've ended a lot of stuff, you're trying to achieve something. So it's that type of feeling for me with that card, It's just, with that being, that 3 of Cups, if you're dealing with Cups, you could be dealing with, feels like you could be dealing with Scorpio, but possibly. Could be. Or you could have Scorpio in your birth chart as well. But do pay attention to that. It's good to lay back and have fun, but not at the expense of what you've got so much right here, and you need to see it, and you may not see it if you're having too much fun, it feels like. You could be dealing with a Libra, a Cancer, or a Pisces. That's a good possibility as well. And there could be something that is, in timing-wise, that's very, I don't want to say prominent, but timing-wise, there could be something that stands out between, it feels like the 1st of July and the 13th of July. So that's going to be different for different people, though, on that. But yeah, that's what that feels like, is just, during this month, you may have to really pay attention to what you're trying to achieve and not have the fun. You know what I'm saying? Someone also could be ending a relationship due to, it could have been a third party situation, and you know, if so, it feels like you'll have a victory past this, getting by along with your life. Now, let me get back to where I was. Our fourth card is area of personal growth. This is where you have the most potential for self-improvement or development. And then we have the Five of Pentacles come out. Okay, so this does feel like growing yourself, you know. It really does. For personal growth. It feels like, I'm going to be honest, it feels like for some of you, knowing that you're enough. It's almost like you just don't see the truth about yourself, and you are spectacular, you are enough, and you just don't see it. Because it's almost like someone makes you feel like you're not. It's got that feeling. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini, or you could have that in your chart. There could be something that has happened between the 1st of April and the 2nd of May that's kind of, you know, got you in, it feels like, this place of really thinking about things and thinking about where life is going and where it goes from here. Because it's a feeling like you've had these big changes, you know, there's big change coming because there's being completions, it feels like for me. And it feels like now it's like looking at where are things headed and how can I get them where I want them to be. It's that type of feeling. So it feels like you'll have a lot of growth around figuring things out for yourself. That's the big key, for yourself, not, you know, needing everyone else to do it for you, because you've totally got this, and it truly feels that way. Okay, number 5 card is your guiding message, advice, or wisdom to keep in mind as you navigate through this month ahead of June. We got the Ace of Swords. That is the card of truth. So, with that being your advice card, look at things through a truthful lens. Don't look at things with blinders on. Because I'm seeing the Moon card. See them for what they are. And stand on your truth. Stand on your truth. And, you know, do everything truthful. Do everything honest and by the books, because it feels like that that's going to be needed this month. As you get things done, it feels like. It's just got that feeling to it to me. It really does. But, you know, that's the Ace of Swords. And there could be, you know, something that took place in the spring that is affecting this month. For some, you know, for some of you. And, or it could be something changes in the next year in the spring. And being very truthful and looking at things through a truthful lens and getting things done, putting in the effort, it feels like right here. And not, you know, taking things, you got to take things seriously. You know, that 3 of Cups feels like it could be not taking things very seriously. And now is the time to take things seriously. Because in the next spring there could be something that is affected by how you take things this coming month, it feels like. It's got that feeling to it as well. It really does. It's got a big, you know, I have to say, like, there's a big emphasis on truthfulness, being truthful, but also being truthful with yourself. But stand on the truth. That's big, it feels like. Now, our 6th card here is unexpected influence. So, a factor or event that may surprise you or, you know, alter your course. It could change things. Okay, 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is carrying a heavy load. You know, feeling like you're burdened. And, you know, that is going, you know, to be what you're not expecting. You're not expecting things to be as hard as they are going forward. And, but you got this. You can do it. You can get through it. I actually want to take a 7th card, the rewards or outcome you can expect by the month's end, you know, if you stay aligned with your goals. So, and it looks like you got big goals to get things done. You just got to see where the hidden gems are. Okay. Judgment. I love it. So, this is, you know, you being truthful, everything working out for you, it feels like, because you have chose to do it the right way. That's what that feels like, is doing something the right way. Not underhanded, not sneaky, not, you know, in a deceitful manner, but yet in you know, the way that it should be done, and you've been doing it. You're not, what do you call it, like, taking things, for one, for granted. And for two, well, as long as you don't get too playful up there with that 3 of Cups, because I feel like that'll hold you back. It also feels like, you know, with that Judgment card, that can be telling you also that work well done. You've done well. You've accomplished so much. So it's kind of like Spirit patting you on the back, saying that you have achieved a lot. You have put in the work and the effort, and you know, it's like getting that pat on the back. It can also be moments of spiritual awakening and enlightenment. And with this Death card being here, and with these changes that's coming, it can also be a moment of rebirth. You know, it's almost like, I want to say regeneration of sorts. New, I don't really want to say vibes, but it's almost like vibing at a new vibration. It's like you'll have some form of change there. I also feel like that there are going to be loads of rewards for you. You just don't see them yet. And that you'll start having all these new plans, making new plans for the future. And you'll feel new purposes coming to you. It's like new ambitions, you know, and also, you know, self-assessment. And I feel like you may have been hard on yourself in the past with that self-assessment. I feel like you're going to be, you know, self-assessing yourself again, and you need to see the progression that you've made. Yeah. It can also be a card of good news. So look for good news in the month of June. Now I want to take you one of our Angel Whisper cards for my Cancers, for my Cancerians. Oh, they give it to us. I didn't even have to, look, I didn't even have to cut for it. You got 123 and vision, and that's exactly, you know, vision. You can't see everything that's coming, but it's coming. You know what I'm saying? And there's an affirmation on there, so you make sure that you pause the video and write it down so that you can speak it any time. Okay, 123 is your angel number. Vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. So you be you. Don't be trying to fit yourself in nobody's bubbles. Don't do it. You want to be yourself. Be the unique you that you are. Embrace who you are. That's very important. You know, I think everyone should be themselves. You know, I walked on eggshells for a long time, you know, in relationships, and not anymore. Now I am me, and I love me. So it doesn't matter if anyone else loves me, because I love me. You see what I mean? So you love yourself, and you be unique, and you be you, and don't you worry about what other people think. Now, your affirmation. Okay, speak it with me now. My path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. And yes, it does. You remember that. You got this. Okay, let's get you a crystal oracle card for my Cancerians. Oh, they threw yours out. Well, I didn't have to cut for it. You got Kyanite. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. So make sure you take care of you. But remember that Three of Cups now, it's good to take care of yourself, but don't be out just, you know, having too much fun when you need to be doing other stuff. I just keep feeling, yeah. Okay, let's get you a spirit animal card to go with you through the month of June for my Cancerians through the month of June. Thank you, Spirit. I love how they threw that out whenever I say my Cancerians. Okay, you have gotten number 4 card. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. So the badger's going to be there with you. That spirit animal will be with you to help remind you to be fearless and be bold going forward. Be yourself. And don't worry about what anyone else thinks. Let's get you a guardian angel card. Okay. They threw it out. Oneness. Oh, I love it. Love it. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually, those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing. And all is interconnected and ultimately one. Now let's get you a one of the love oracle cards. This is for romance, or if you're single and you're looking, or you know, and you're ready to mingle, or if you've got someone, it could even hit for that. Okay, we got unexpected and social media. Ooh. Okay, unexpected, surprise, unpredictable, shocking, unusual. And then social media, spying, online dating, reminiscing, networking. Okay, I'm going to let you take that how you, because it's going to be different for different people. That's for sure. Let's get a romance angel. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So, Cancer, that's what I've got for you. If you like the content I create, please do consider following. I would truly appreciate it. And, yeah, till next time, friends. Love y'all.